The 2018 NBA draft moved along Thursday without much of a fuss, as few teams decided to make moves up the board. It's going to take a monumental shift for any team to surpass the Warriors, but some took steps in the right direction, while others made more head-scratching moves. Here are 5 takeaways from the 2018 NBA Draft. 1. The Suns made vast improvements. From a roster perspective, Phoenix had the pieces to create a playoff-quality squad with a good draft. They succeeded. Taking DeAndre Ayton with the top pick was smart. He's a big, athletic center who works his body well in the paint to create mismatches against opponents. Ayton could be a DeMarcus Cousins-type star with less baggage. He should complement Devin Booker and Josh Jackson nicely. The Suns then made an aggressive trade to acquire Villanova star Mikal Bridges, an NBA-ready small forward with a lethal jump shot. Lining up Bridges opposite Booker will be dangerous for opposing teams. Phoenix also made a smart move selecting French point guard Elie Okobo, who could develop into a steal as the first pick of the second round. Welcome to the Valley, at Mikal Bridges. The Grizzlies missed the mark. Memphis, a franchise guys didn't even want to work out for because they weren't convinced with the direction the team was going, failed to pick guys who would make immediate impacts on the team. Taking Michigan State forward Jaren Jackson Jr. with an 4 overall pick was confusing, considering they already have former Spartan star Deonte Davis, who is essentially the same player. Memphis then took West Virginia guard Jevon Carter in the second round. While Carter enjoyed a productive career with the Mountaineers, he struggled to score at times, and is very small by NBA standards. His defensive prowess may take a hit at the next level. 3. No one won the Luka Doncic-Trae Young trade. The Mavericks found a trade partner to acquire Doncic, and the Hawks got their man in Young. Great for everyone, right? Not quite, as this trade didn't quite make sense for either party. The Hawks already have Dennis Schroeder, which means Atlanta has given up on the young German, and are now likely to trade him. Young was dynamic at Oklahoma, but he was a volume shooter who controlled the offense. He won't have the help or freedom needed to rule the NBA. Welcome to Dallas at Luka. 7. Doncic, Slovenia. The Mavericks also found a solid player in Dennis Smith Jr. last season, but he's a shooting guard just like Doncic. Dallas needed a point guard, and neither Smith nor Doncic are really suited for that role. These guys should have just kept the players they drafted. 4. The Bulls are quietly putting together an intriguing squad, with Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen and Bobby Portis already providing upside and production. The Bulls looked like a team just a few pieces from being interesting in the Down Eastern Conference. Selecting Duke's Wendell Carter Jr. Number 7 overall was a steal. Carter is a big, athletic forward who can shoot and create his own shot. He might be better in the NBA than in college, as he will be able to move around with more freedom. Chicago then used its second first-round pick on late-blooming Boise State forward Chandler Hutchison, a 6'7" streaky shooter. The Bulls aren't going to win a championship next year or the year after, but this is a young team with potential. 5. Villanova had a nice night. For the first time in the school's history, it had 3 first-round picks in the same draft, with Bridges going 10, Donte DiVincenzo going 17 to the Bucks, and Omari Spellman rounding out the first round at number 30 to the Hawks. Star point guard Jalen Brunson then went 33rd overall to the Mavericks, where he could become a starter on a team in desperate need of leadership. The Wildcats have won 2 of the last 3 NCAA championships, and it appears NBA teams took notice.